What's up, guys? Welcome back to another unboxing showcase review, and we do have our G.I. Joe Classified clutch with Vamp. I am very surprised this came as fast as it did, apparently, but I'm extremely happy. This is awesome. This is the largest Classified series box to date. I'm excluding the HasLab His Tank because not everybody got a His Tank, but for mainline release, in a way mainline because it's through Hasbro Pulse, still this is a huge box, much thicker cardboard, everything like that. But this look at this, we have this vehicle. That's so cool. I cannot really wait to see the size of this vehicle. So that's cool. We have a window portion for clutch, but this is number 112 in the series. And good lord, I don't know if I have any room in here, so it's gonna, you guys know when I open the box it's gonna be very difficult to pull everything out. But here is the back of the box showing you what it all comes with, which is actually pretty cool. And it has some not identical, but stuff that they want to showcase off here. But there you go. Here's some symbols, which I honestly, I don't look up the symbols. So let's see. Here we go. How should I guess I'll open it from this end where the figure is. You guys saw it. I just cut the tape. This is my first time unboxing it. Oh boy. All right, so what you get out of the box first is your accessory box. So we will put this cache right there, and then okay, I see instructions, which I'll get that right here as well. And to pull this out, I guess we can just, okay, yeah, there we go. All right, I'm gonna try to maneuver this the other way so you guys can understand and see what it's gonna look like when you take it out of the box. So let's pull this here. Okay, so this is its own tray. You can take that out. It got caught on something, but here we go. This is what it looks like out of the box. It just has, yeah, it's everything in here. So let's see. There's a lot of tape. Of course there's a lot of tape. You know there's always going to be a lot of tape. I guess we'll just cut some of this stuff off just so we can get into it. Oh, look at that. It's its own little tray. All right, pull this one out. What else is here? I see the wheels. So we have this tray of the vehicle. And then, to be honest, in the insert here, there's the wheels that is basically taped in there, I guess. Yeah, it's taped in there. So we're going to have to cut these things out. All right, stack of wheels. What's in this box? How is it formulated? Okay, so, wow, this is huge. All right, so we got one giant piece here. Put that right there. Now that I have everything out of the box, you guys know what happens. Let's speed through it and set everything up. All right, guys, there it is, all in pieces. And I'm talking pieces. This is pretty wild right here. So we have quite a bit to go through. Even here, clutch going on. This, of course, disassembled in a way. Here is the instructions. The instructions are definitely going to be important. There's going to be your tires that you insert. I guess you're just going to plug it in. Step 1, I guess putting that turret on. And then 2 looks like the front somewhere, I don't know, or the back. I can see that. I guess they're just hoses that go, oh, that's the turret. Okay, so that's where we're gonna go for that. Then all these like highlighted blue pieces, just follow the instructions. I'm sure that's everything that we're gonna do. All right, let's start off with the wheels. All the wheels are the same. There's no difference in size. So every one of them are the exact same thing. Even with the ports on the back of them to install them, you can see they're all the same. No difference. So either way, I mean, it doesn't even say on the instructions that you're going to be installing this wheel onto this side or anything like that. So it looks like a peg that probably won't come out once you insert it, but I could be wrong. What we're gonna do is just pop them in, and we'll probably feel, there you go, we'll feel a click, and I guess it's got that maneuvering like so. If not, give me a second, I will push in harder. Nope, I'm right. It's gonna have this like wobble thing, but it's got this suspension. So you see here, it's got this spring suspension on them. That's awesome. So let's plug these in, click, and yeah, if it's got this suspension on here, that's really cool to see that. Tires spin, very nice. They can definitely bounce around, and this definitely has some weight to it. So let's stick you right there, and man, that is huge. All right, so next up, so the engine cover came off. We'll insert this on here, so we can basically tell this is the front or the top of it. This can just get snapped into place like so, and you can close it. Yeah, just puts into place. All right, so back of the vehicle, we're gonna follow step one. Here is your turret. Came in the box, the small box and bag. This has an articulated mount piece right here, and then this, I guess this is where it's just like a little shelf thing. I don't, forgive me if I'm not using the correct language for it. I don't know the possible language to it. I'm just enjoying the toy of it all. So here we go. This apparently gets connected to this part right here. There's that little peg, and we will just pop it on there. And there you go. That's it. So we got that down. That's done. Step two, we have our bullets, our artillery right here. So this apparently, these get inserted in here into the actual cannon part here. So for me, I just put them on the shelf right here just to kind of make it easier. It says to place them down here for some reason, but there's nothing to attach them to, so we'll just leave it like that. Okay, now we have all these other little accessories. So we have 3 sets of lights, in which case they're all the same. So this, you can attach one there, and then up here we can attach right above the windshield. Yep, there we go. There we go. I just had to find the right spot, I guess. So there is that. Here's some handlebars. The handlebars can go right up here, and they can just snap into place, and they can maneuver as well. And the other one's on the opposite side. So you have 2 handlebars, lower them down. There you go. Now I'm going to take the hood off for a moment because it'll make it easier to show you. There are peg spots here, and what it tells you is that this piece here, and you can see the difference in sizes, will get inserted on top of the hood, and then this piece here is right here, and of course you can see the different sizes as well, in which case we will insert that, and there you go. There is the hood piece. We do get a shovel, and this shovel is honestly gonna go right here, and that's also right on the hood. And I think it could be, it kind of sticks up a bit. I don't know. You know what? Let's try it upside down, so it's just facing downwards. Either way, oh yeah, I like that better. It's better looking like that. Okay, we're in the back again. So we do have, again, like I said, we have some more. We have these gas canisters right here, and we can insert them in this basket right there. We have an axe, which is weird because there's no silver on any of it. It's just red. That's a shame because at least add some more detail and paint. But this axe can be inserted right here. We do have a fire extinguisher. At least, you know, there's some more added paint on this. It's still the grand red, just like the axe. Could have had some little extras like white or anything like that, but whatever. It's still the fire extinguisher. This was stating to go in this spot right here. There's really no clip or anything like that, but we can just leave it there for the time being. But there you go. You can leave it right there. See this? This is why I learned stuff. Forgive me, because it really didn't specify in the instructions, but there is a little clamp back here for the fire extinguisher. So if I remove this for a moment, look at this. See that? I don't look. I don't pay attention. So there's your fire extinguisher. And then we have 4 other remaining accessories, which I believe just go right into Clutch's, you know, uniform. So he does have a handgun like so, and you can just insert that right there. This wrench, very nice. I like to see that. I believe we're just gonna have a spot right here. Whoops. We're gonna have a spot right here because it looks like a tool belt. You can see that's actually pretty nice. That's right on his leg holster area. Legs. And then he does have a shotgun. Is there a spot for it? No, but this is where, you know, he gets to hold on to the shotgun. And then he has this masked helmet piece right here, which actually looks really cool. So he actually comes with 2 helmets. He has this helmet, looks really good, and then this one where it actually covers his whole face. So that's pretty awesome. All right, let's start off with Clutch anyway, since I have him with me. We're going to start off with the paint and sculpt, because it's a new character that we got, Clutch. We haven't had him, so very new to the classified series. Looks great. I think they did a good job with it. Not bad in what he is outfitted with. He does have this vest on. It's got green and brown and some grays in here, especially with the holster for the gun. So it looks very well done. Even back here, there's paint also. He's got this belt, which is separate right there. And then of course, his thigh has this belt as well, which shows you some tools, of course. And of course, this wrench does come out. Looks like a flashlight, maybe a switchblade knife, a pouch. This blue piece could be anything, not too sure. Could be electronic device or electrical device. But have we seen parts like this before? I believe so. I think the legs at least. I like how the boots are definitely painted. That hinge is gonna bother me because you see this gray that should be brown. So that's a little off for me. He does have tattoos on his forearm, so there you go, right there, as well as on this side. Very nice. Gloved hands, and of course he only comes with the 2 trigger hands, which is pretty common with our G.I. Joe classified. Head sculpt looks really good as well. Hair is sculpted very nicely. He's got that beard as well and the mustache. Eyes painted nice. It's very well done. I do like it. And the helmet could have used a little bit more of maybe a wash or some kind of added color to it. It's just too simple in my opinion. Or you could have had an attachment right there on the front. That would have been awesome too. So there is the paint and sculpt of Clutch. Now also pretty quickly, articulation, pretty much common. I'll definitely go quick with this. Can you look up? Pretty much. Looking down is okay. He does have that separate neck joint articulation, so it does work in his favor. Has a lot of tilt, which is very nice to see. So it is basically a dumbbell joint for the neck. He's got a butterfly joint. The arms can practically go a little bit past 90. Upper bicep, and then of course double jointed elbows, moves very nicely. Swivels at the wrist, of course, has horizontal hinges, which you guys know with trigger hands. Well, oh, look at that. So he has horizontal hinge there, but he has a vertical hinge right here for this trigger hand, because that's what I was going to mess with. He's got the ball jointed waist, which is awesome. I love that. You can get a lot of range with this. And of course it can help like that. and move forward just a bit, because he does have that ab crunch joint in there, but I know with the hindrance of the vest, it'll do that. But I mean, look at the range that you get out of it. That's pretty good. He has drop down thighs, upper thigh cut, of course the double jointed knee, and a swivel at the boot, and of course his feet can go up, back, and the pivot as well. So very nice with articulation on this guy. All right, this Vamp is beyond my expectations. This is huge. This is a very big vehicle. How am I going to compare this? I mean, this is awesome. Just to kind of go over what you see. I mean, the first thing is, you know, the suspension that we messed with when we installed the tires. This thing can bounce around all throughout, so that's actually a nice feature. It's got that suspension that's going on. We saw all the accessories that I installed onto it, so it's still it's clean, it's nice. But outside of that, the things that are already onto it, like the tampos here, we got all these tampos. We have these foot stands here, of course the handle, and these mirrors, which is an actual mirror. Can you see the reflection? It's very well done. The inside of the hood has the engine. It's all just a plain gray. We could definitely paint that up if we wanted to. So we may work on that in the future. We will see. This does close down, but it does kind of bubble up a bit, so it doesn't look like it's fully closed. The Vamp has this winch right here, so you can extend that out. How much does it extend? I can check right now. It's about 12 inches. This is a 12-inch rope right here. Now, how do we wind it back up? Just do it right here on the front. So you can wind it up like so. Wouldn't it be great if it had that spring action to just wind up automatically? So there is your winch. It does have these extra hooks right here. There is some other things. There's like this black sculpted chain on there. Silver lights, I guess, for a little bit of reflection going on. These look great though. These lights here, it's got that clear plastic and then the blue that actually has that reflector in there. And then on the other side, I have other tampos going on, which is nice. This, be careful of this, because I don't think that, well, it's not maneuverable. So you could break that off. It's a possibility. So just be careful with that one. More tampo up here. And of course, on the back, from what we saw previously, all the different accessories. We have, look, these two right here. I guess, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Because this would be better when someone's from the back, from the passenger side. You could aim this like that. That's actually really cool. And of course, other things here, more tampo. Underneath the vehicle, I'm going to knock stuff over, so let's just see. Underneath is pretty basic, but at least you can see some workings of the sculpt of the engine. Not the engine, all the, oh god, car parts. I apologize. I'm trying to remember what I'm thinking of, but I'm not. I'm definitely rushing through this. So here you go. It does have a tow hitch in the back, which is actually pretty neat. The inside actually has brown seats and actually has some very nice interior, and it is painted or tampoed on there, so that's still pretty cool. I'm going to lift up my camera so I could kind of show you hopefully a little bit closer inside. The right here, this is articulated, so it can move forward and backward. You can see this on-screen display right there. The steering wheel can turn, and there's other pieces as well that you can see that has some paint going on, so that's still very nice. Oh, and you can see the mirror now. That's a pretty good sticker or whatever they use for the mirror. That's nice. But yeah, there is your Vamp. Very nice, huge vehicle. I absolutely love it. It's amazing to see something like this. And just to show how he's inserted in here, I mean, we'll just go from the top and hopefully He'll snugly oh yeah, he absolutely fits perfectly fine in this vehicle. Enough leg room, and of course just you can just extend his hands out for a bit, and yeah, you can absolutely get him in there perfectly fine. Does it look right now? No. I have to kind of, I still have to pose him a bit. Oh, you know what? I forgot. This can move down as well. So you have that option to do that. But yeah, you can definitely get him in here. He'll look great. And of course we can add a whole other character in there. You can hang them all over the place. How big is the vehicle itself? So from front to back, you're basically looking at 13 inches long, and width-wise, you're looking at a good, of course, I'm not looking at it right, 7.25 inches wide. Not bad. It's a pretty big car. This is, look at that. Here's our ram cycle, my painted up ram cycle. You can see the size difference between the two right here. If I move it just like so, that's as far as it goes. It's quite the difference in size. That ram cycle is, it's definitely a smaller motorcycle vehicle, but man, compared to this, this is awesome. Yep, I brought out the his tank. So lifting the camera up again, I lined the backs up so the Vamp reaches right at this point of the his tank. So when you look at it from size, it's not bad at all. It looks very nice. It's a nice vehicle for the Joes to have. All right, guys, there you have it. This is the G.I. Joe Classified Series Clutch with Vamp. My God, we have a vehicle. We have a nice size vehicle for our G.I. Joe Classified Series. I love it. This is absolutely amazing. This is an awesome vehicle. I am very happy with this purchase. I'm glad we got it. It's amazing. This is very cool. I really don't have any gripes about it, any negatives about it. It's just, it looks good. It definitely looks good. But if you have any gripes about it, I want to hear what your thoughts. I want to know what you guys think. What are your goods? What are your bads with it? Did you order one? Did you get it already? I would love to hear your thoughts. So make sure you hit that like, comment below, as well as subscribe if you're new. I would greatly love to hear your responses. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you soon. Hope to see you on the next hunt.